Hi, I'm Haiti and this is my channel, Haiti Potter. And I'm probably going to do mostly book related stuff, so just be aware. And for my first episode, I'm going to do a review on The 100 by Kass Morgan. There's actually a TV show to it, so if you guys are interested in looking it up, it's pretty good. I definitely recommend it. I watched the first 1, 2, 3 seasons and I really liked them, and they're actually working on the 4th. It's going to come out in February, I believe, in the 1st of February, somewhere around there. So you guys should really check it out. And for the book, I'm just going to read you guys the synopsis. In centuries until now. Ever since a devastating nuclear war, humanity has lived on spaceships far above the Earth's radioactive surface. Now, 100 juvenile delinquents are being sent on a dangerous mission to recolonize the planet. It could be their second chance at life, or it could be a suicide mission. Clark was arrested for treason, though she is haunted by the memory of what she really did. Wells came to Earth for the girl he loves, but will she ever forgive him? Bellamy fought his way onto the transport pod to protect his sister, and Glass managed to escape, only to find that life on the ship is just as dangerous as she feared as it would be on Earth. In a savage land, the 100 must fight to survive. They were never meant to be heroes, but they may be mankind's last hope. So, like the synopsis says, it's about 100 juvenile delinquents that are sent to Earth. And this happens a few thousand years into the future after Earth was ravaged by war and there was nuclear blast. So all the radioactivity stayed in the atmosphere, making it uninhabitable for everyone. So many people died and a few thousand made it up into the space. And so the Ark, the Chancellor, he decides to send 100 juvenile delinquents down to Earth to see if it's habitable. Is that how you say it? And to see if it's habitable enough for people to sustain life, and they could all, go down to Earth so they can live there, because that's the whole purpose of the Ark. It's to wait out until they can all go back to the land. And so our main characters, Clark and Wells, they are love interests in the beginning. They used to date back on the ship, but they had a falling out, and he goes after Clark because he is the Chancellor's son. He goes after Clark to prove that he still loves her and to take care of her, because nobody knows what's going to happen on Earth. Like, maybe they'll die the moment they land, or maybe they'll just get radiation poisoning as the time goes, or they could just end up surviving. And obviously they need to rebuild from beginning to end. They got to build a society, they got to build rules, they have to have guidelines, because you're starting all over again, start a new government. It's not going to be easy. You need people to support you. And then we also have Bellamy, who has a little sister who's Octavia, and she was in prison when she was a child. And well, the rules on the ship is that if you commit a crime and you're below 18, you can you're sentenced to prison until you're 18, and you're given a retrial to see if you should be killed or if you get to live, and you can go back into Ark and reintegrate into society. So Octavia, she was imprisoned for quite a long time, and she was one of the 100 that were chosen to go down into space. Now, Bellamy, he obviously wasn't in jail, and when he found out that his sister was going to go down to Earth, he obviously wanted to, be there for her, because, he practically raised her, and it's pretty sweet, the relationship that they have. And so he does something incredibly stupid. So Bellamy does something really incredibly stupid. So Bellamy does something incredibly stupid. He kind of holds the Chancellor, the President, hostage so he can make his way into the ship, right? Because he doesn't want to lose his sister. He obviously loves her and he cares for her, and he's going to do anything, whatever it takes, to get to her. And I thought that was really cute, the way that he really does care for her, because he practically raised her on his own. His mom was not one of the best moms. Anyway, and we have Glass, who was also part of the 100, but she managed to escape before they all boarded on to go back into Earth. And she's got quite the story too, because she was imprisoned because she actually got pregnant. And on board the Ark, they have these strict family laws where each family can only have one child to reduce population, because there's only so much oxygen that the Ark has, right? So they need to save as much as they possibly can, hence the rule that they can only have one child per family. And she was a minor, obviously, when she got pregnant, and they really wanted to know who the father was, and she obviously wasn't going to rat him out, so they imprisoned her in jail, and she obviously lost the baby. They made her have an abortion, and that's how she ended up in jail. And well, she was going to board the ship, and definitely she didn't want to leave behind the love of her life, which I understand, which is really cute. And yeah, I really enjoyed this book. It was different from the TV show because I watched the first season. I really enjoyed it. And the characters that they chose for the TV show, that's kind of how I pictured the characters in the book. So I definitely believe Bellamy's really hot. And yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I give it a 4 out of 5. It was, I did watch the TV show first, so it kind of like depicted how I thought the book was going to come out. But it's a slow read right now, but I'm sure it's going to pick up in the second book. I actually do have the second book. I bought the series and I accidentally bought 2 of the last book. So yeah, I'm probably going to do a giveaway on this one, the 100 Rebellion. So I'll probably link it once I read the 4th book. And I'll do a giveaway to see whoever wants it. You know, it'd be great. Because, like, I was stupid enough to order 2. Yeah, not smart. And yeah, I think that's all for today. I'll eventually do one on the second book, which is the 100 Day 21. I'm actually working on it. I'm not that far in, but I'll get there eventually. Like I said, the first one is kind of a slow read, but it's picking up right now, so I'll let you guys know what I think. But 4 out of 5 on this one. I recommend it. It's pretty good. I like it. But you guys should check out the TV show too. I really enjoyed it. So anyway, that's all for today. Goodbye.